Welcome back to another video on my channel. As Zinedine Zidane says thanks but no thanks, he will not be the next Algeria manager, and as far as I'm concerned, quelle bloody surprise. I told you it's not going to happen. The small tiny chance is now ruled out. So let's stop being unrealistic. Zidane is not going to be managing Algeria. There's going to be no dream scenario where he manages us and brings a couple of his sons like Luke Zidane to come play for the national team. He has indeed had contact from the FAF, according to L'Equipe, who is a fairly reliable source in France, to be fair. And they do actually say that Zinedine Zidane was flattered that the Algerian national team showed an interest in him, but unfortunately he has rejected it. He's also apparently rejected Brazil and the USA job in recent months too. I think it's clear what this man wants, and he wants to manage the French team after the Euros and replace Didier Deschamps. I mean, this is a man that has rejected Manchester United, for God's sake. So for a man to reject Man United and take Algeria, it's quite some doing. Obviously, you look at the salary this guy was on, far higher than what an Algeria manager should probably be paying. I mean, Belmadi was the highest paid manager in Africa at this AFCON. So goodness knows why we'd be looking at a guy like Zidane on millions and millions of euros, essentially. But look, he would have been a great coach, I'm sure. He would have been a fairy tale ending of never playing for us but then managing us. But ultimately, it's just not realistic. It's not going to happen, and it will be a different target. So Zidane says no. You can't say we should have tried and we didn't. We did try. He said thanks but no thanks. Like I said, he was flattered with the interest from the FAF. So where do we go from here? The same names ringing about: Renard, Vahid Halilhodzic, but some little side curves as well. Sampaoli has been linked. He looks like a South American Belmadi, doesn't he? Jorge Sampaoli. He literally looks like a carbon copy. The Paella version of Jamel Belmadi. Also Julian Lopetegui, who used to manage Ait-Nouri at Wolves. I don't think Ait-Nouri would be too happy if Lopetegui came through the door. He'd probably play Larousse at left back. So still the similar suspects. Bulgaria is the safe, cheaper option. Maybe the people's choice because he is Algerian himself. And a lot of people literally want an Algerian coach rather than potentially a better non-Algerian coach. Renard, Halilhodzic, Queiroz. It's going to be the same names ringing around. Maybe some side curveballs as well. But listen, we've got some massive games in June to go to the World Cup, which again, Belmadi put us in a fantastic position for. I really want to be proved wrong. I've got such a bad feeling that we're going to regret this. I really hope we're not going to regret getting rid of Belmadi, because 6 points out of 6 in the World Cup qualifying. He only lost 6 games in 6 years. And when you look at that, that's an astonishing record. I suppose you would if you went 35 unbeaten. Renard would be fantastic, but he, like I say before, that French women job at the Olympics in Paris, it's very hard to walk away from that unless he takes it afterwards. But we've got big games in the summer. Big games in the summer that we need to prepare for prior to the summer. There looks like this tournament's going to happen in March, where Algeria are going to bring South Africa, Bolivia and Albania to Algiers, which will be a great watch. But we need someone in place. Could it be Bulgaria until the summer and then Renard comes in? I don't know. Let's see what happens. But again, Zidane says no. Disappointing, but not surprising. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time.